Stickasaurus here, and today we're starting on a Dino Charge Red, Kyoryuger Red, regular, not Carnival. Full disclosure, I don't know if it's going to be this helmet that we're going to end up working on. I printed this, and you scaled it up because 3D Command Center's file is really small. It like the default's like 170 across millimeters, and that's tiny. It's very tiny. So I'm not sure if this is going to be this, but I scaled this up. This is 210, and I got it printed. It fits my head. Printed the visor, and it just fits on my vacuum form table. Like, just fits. Like, I don't know if it's gonna work fit. So I tried printing it at 190. Too small. Way too small. Forget that. I have a 200 millimeter across on the X printing right now. It's looking promising. The front's about half done. If I get the front and back of that printed and it fits, then we are going to go with that one. Print the visor because I'm sure it'll fit like much. Make me feel better on it. But either way, I don't know what we'll do with this one. If that's the case, maybe we'll make this one a stunt and sell it. Or we could give the visor a try. I mean, I can try just doing the buck by itself and see if it will work. If it does, I don't know. We'll figure something out. Maybe we can make this one Carnival. But the game plan is still going to be the same. We'll get it printed, and we're going to hit it with some 80, 200, and 320, and then get some filler primer on it, and then I will catch back up with you. So let's get to it. Skipped ahead a little bit. Here's the visor. I dyed this, formed it, cut it out. It's not the best. We did the teeth. It looks better when it's on and pressed on and not this weird distorted shape it ended up. So we're going to paint the mouth. I cut it out on this one. The other two I didn't. I did, but I think this is probably the better way to go. And I did the white paint on the visor instead of on the helmet, or used vinyl like I did the other ones. So we'll see how this turns out. We're just going to do a coat of silver on the mouth there. And then I masked off the eyes too. We'll just do a quick little green on that. And then we should be able to get to the clear. So that's the plan. So I'm unhappy with this. You see that black that's sticking out there under the visor? I'm afraid to try to fix it until we screw it up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the magnets elastic in it. That's all it needs. We'll do this, and we're going to get to a spin around. Kyoryuger Red, Dino Charge Red. I think maybe one of the most iconic helmets of recent times, if that makes sense. At least to me it does. The other one that pops in my head is like Zenkaiger, just because he was so different. I think this turned out okay. I'm moderately happy with it. I didn't fix it. I weighed if it was worth a try to fix it and totally screw it up, or leave it as it is, where on the shelf it's going to look perfectly fine. Even like most pictures, unless you get like a hard side shot of this side, you know, you won't know. It did change how I think I'm going to do the rest of the Kyoryugers. I'm not going to paint the visor black
until one, we get the visor formed and make sure it fits well. This warped a little bit, I think, because we tried dyeing it. Maybe not the best choice for these. The spray tint's a little weird, but we can make it work. We did with purple and cyan, so we might stick to that for these. Just because vacuum forming makes them so thin. Even using, I think I'm using 0.8 millimeter sheets to vacuum form these, and even that, they still warp a little bit, just because it thins them out so much. So that was an issue. Trying to size the vinyl, the yellow vinyl for it, was also an issue. I didn't think it'd be that hard. I didn't have that much trouble with purple or cyan. Cyan doesn't have a whole lot, but still. But this is just a bummer. I'm still bummed out about it. If I had like acrylic that would match this red well enough, I would probably just paint this and hit it with clear real quick, call it a day, but I still want to take a chance. I think it looks good on, as well as, you know, from almost every other angle. So we'll leave it for now. Maybe we'll get back around to these once we get some stuff figured out. This is also the first one where we cut out the mouth plate. The other ones I just painted it silver, and I think it looks cool. It really gives that depth that you get from the actual helmets. So that's the way to do it. Again, it's all a learning experience. We're learning. We're trying to get there, and we will. I think if I did this again, it would probably be not perfect, but make me happier. Does that make sense? But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. We do have the rest of the team cooking. I know this is only the third one we have done. They take a little bit, and there's a lot more work to them, and they're a little bit of stress-inducing for me, so I kind of have them spaced out, but they all are printed, and we all are getting there, except maybe graphite. Graphite's been a whole thing, so we will see. Let me know what your favorite Kyoryuger helmet is, or which one you're most looking forward to me doing in the future, and maybe we'll make that next. But as always, follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter, Stickasaurus, Facebook, Stickasaurus Cosplay with the Props, Twitch, Stickasaurus Rex. Down in the description for my link tree, there's a link to the merch store. If you want some cool shirts, the Discord, come hang out, talk amongst other Toku heads. Thank you, Pronghorn. And also, the Patreon. We got $1 tier. You can go over there. You can help design our community build helmets. Pick the theme, pick the color, pick what it's based off of. You know, maybe a gimmick. We all vote on it. You know, your ideas get thrown in the hat. We get it art done. We get it modeled. We get it made. We get a video out. So check that out. $1 tier, you get all that. And there's tiers for other stuff too. But I think that's the biggest draw. But yeah, thanks for sticking through this one, and I'll see you next time.